Bon, c'est imprimé? Attends, t'es qui, toi? Hein? T'es qui? Putain, ça fait 2 semaines que tu fais du karaté, tu ouvres déjà ta putain de gueule? Hein? Tu peux me faire confiance? C'est du grand karaté. Non, c'est du grand karaté. Parce que c'est Jean-Claude Van Damme, et Jean-Claude Van Damme, il est rentré en religion, le karaté.
Non, mais je te parle du film, pas du karaté, c'est pas pareil. Le film.
Ah ouais, le film. Moi, j'avais compris. Bah, le film, pas de bol pour toi, c'est un très bon film. Pourquoi c'est un très bon film, les deux? Hein? Pourquoi ça? Voilà, 2. Ils sont 2! Jean-Claude Van Damme, ils sont 2! Jean-Claude, Damme, Impact, c'est des jumeaux, des putains de jumeaux! Tac, 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 tac!
Ouais,
C'est
arrête.
ça, l'idée. Hein? Quoi?
Arrête avec Van Damme, il est mauvais.
Fallait pas trop plaisanter avec Jean-Claude Van Damme en compagnie de Lenny.
Welcome to another episode of Jean Pod Van Damme Cast. It is Jeff and John in studio, and we are taking on a really weird film today. We are taking on The Secret Adventures of Gustave Klopp, aka Narco, The Secret Adventures of Gustave Klopp. Came out 2004. It's a comedy, hour and 45 minutes. Gus suffers from narcolepsy. He falls asleep all the time and has dreams about Supermen from comics. Van Damme would play one of these Supermen, a short and secret appearance. Oh, thanks for ruining that in the synopsis, guys. Spoiler alert. They have a release date of April 2nd, 2006. I don't know. That makes no sense to me. I'm going to say butcher names that I have no idea because they're all in French. We have Guillaume Canet, Zabu Breitman, Benoit Poulvord.
You got the Benoit part right.
I got the Benoit part right. Guillaume Gaillan, Francois Berlin, Jean-Pierre Cassel, and I'm done. I'm not going to sit here and it's going to get to the point where it starts becoming like, instead of us making, I made the stereotypical French joke last time. Now I'm just like, people will be like, we were unsubscribing, John. That was just bad.
Too many damn vowels in those names.
I know. That's the thing about French. Here's a little aside, is that and English can be bad too with this, but you will have a word with 20 letters in it, and it's only one syllable. And you're like, how does that make any sense? Please explain it to me. Please. I'm more of a fan of Spanish myself, but...
I like ancient Egyptian.
Oh, dude, that's, yeah...
Aztec, all those.
Yeah, definitely. I am a fan of hieroglyphics.
Hell yeah.
Big time.
Bring them back. Hashtag bring them back.
Well, they kind of are with the emojis.
It's true.
So we're getting
Me and
there.
John, we don't really use words whenever we schedule a meeting.
Not at all. It's all emojis.
Leads to a lot of confusion, but...
Yeah, we somehow figure it out, though. So the directors of this is Tristan Aray and Guy Lelouch.
Lelouch.
The writers are Alana Atzel, who did the story. Apparently it's a story. Philippe Lefevre, story, and others. Okay. Now, the best way to explain this, because I found this film, but there was no subtitles in English whatsoever. Everywhere that I look, I could not find subtitles in English. So I had to seriously just try to watch it. I skipped over stuff. It was an hour and 45 minutes. I'm not going to sit there and watch a film that I don't understand. Mostly.
I told him he should have just learned French before we reviewed it.
I was going to say, I actually did take a year of French in college, and the only thing that I really remember is a few choice words. Like I know merde. But
Zoot?
I only know basically how to say I'm sorry, I don't speak French.
That's all you really need.
That's all you need. Yeah. So we decided what we are going to do. We've watched this a couple times, but we're going to watch this while it plays. It's only about 4 minutes long, 4 minutes and 9 seconds cameo of Jean-Claude Van Damme in this film. So go on YouTube, just type in Narco Jean-Claude Van Damme cameo, and we'll tell you when to hit play. and watch it with us as we do the cameo and explain what's going on.
Turn the page when you hear the chime.
Boo-doo-doo. I'm Rob Zombie with Ultra Beast. Okay. Hit play now. This is in really bad quality, too.
Hell yeah. I can't understand a damn word he's saying.
No. It's basically, what I got from it was that his buddy's a big Jean-Claude Van Damme fan, and it opens up with his buddy in his dojo with a gigantic poster of Van Damme on the back wall.
Looks just
with
like
trophies
ours.
around it. It does, actually. I got really excited. So his buddy is in a bar. It switches over. His buddy's in a bar basically talking about what I believe, saying the reason why Van Damme's the best. Just because the only reason I know that is from his body language and the fact that I've been in this conversation myself at bars plenty of times.
Especially when we're forced to drink by our martial arts instructors and then we get fights picked on by him.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
And we go dancing with our girlfriends, next thing you know.
He's basically saying Jean-Claude Van Damme's so good. He's so fast.
Mm-hmm.
And the guys are like, the one guy was finally like, we don't care, dude. And they all turn around and sit at the bar to drink. That dude who basically said he didn't care got his ass kicked in the next scene. And he's like, oh, make fun of Jean-Claude Van Damme? Beats him up. Pretty cool. So then it switches over. This dude's like in his house. He sits down. He's in his briefs.
I didn't know they drank tall boys in France.
They drink tall boys there. He's sitting down. Van Damme comes out of nowhere and starts talking to him, kind of giving him a pep talk.
Same haircut he had in Las Vegas. I wonder if he just flew directly there.
Oh, it seems like it. And we get to hear Van Damme in his mother's tongue, so it's kind of cool to see.
Interesting.
Yeah. You know, the guy's feeling down on himself. Van Damme's like, come on, stop feeling sorry for yourself. You got to get out there.
This happens to us a lot, too.
It does. It does. We actually have crazy hallucinations of Van Damme.
Mainly when we drink.
Talks. Yeah.
Varnish.
Mainly, yeah. Our monster juice, which you can find the mini cast of that.
We'll be getting tattoos on our foreheads soon.
Yeah, definitely. So Van Damme's still giving him a pep talk. Toutes les jours. I don't know what that means.
Fans, if you could translate for us.
Yeah, I know he says something about un star. Oh, perfect timing. Wow. He basically is saying, star, you're a star. Or Van Damme's a star anyway.
I wonder how his acting compares in French as opposed to English.
Wait till you watch JCVD.
Yeah?
Yeah, just wait. I think you'll like it. I hope you'll like it. I liked it.
I've only disliked maybe 2 or 3 of these movies so far.
Okay, the scene switches over. Dude's like all confident now. He's working security. He's kind of talking to another guy, chewing gum. Guy's like, all right, go on. Stop talking and do your job. So he starts walking. He has a dog with him. He's like, shut up, dog. And they're walking. Looks back at the dude. Van Damme appears in the background. Walking with him now side by side. Talking to each other. Van Damme puts his arm around him. They turn the corner of the building. Still continue to talk. And I'm sure we would probably laugh or smile if we knew what they were saying right now.
Presumably.
That's it. And then it ends. And that is Van Damme in Narco, The Misadventures of Gustave Klopp. And yeah, man, that was it.
Amazing
Beautiful
cameo.
Beautiful
Good
cameo.
music.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. To be completely honest with you,
I wish we could have watched it translated.
I do wish, I could have saw it with subtitles because it did seem kind of funny. Like the stuff when I was flipping through it to see how it was going, it looked decent enough.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish it was like more of an hour and 30 minutes, but I mean, who knows? It could have been decent from all I know. So out of Van Damme's just little cameo there, how many splits would you give that?
Oh, this one I'm gonna give my very first perfect 10 out of 10.
No, Bloodsport I think was 10 out of. No,
yeah.
Bloodsport was actually way above perfect.
Oh, that's right.
That was
So this one's not as good as Bloodsport, but still
it's
perfect.
up there. Yeah, perfect amount of Van Damme to get your Van Damme fix. And it sounds like it was good actually. Like Van Damme he took it serious. Even though it was a comedic film, it wasn't like Van Damme was overplaying it. We watched Van Damme in Monaco Forever, where it was in French, but we also got the subtitles and whatnot of that. But just with the body language and everything in this, you could tell that Van Damme was still acting serious.
Yeah.
In a role that was probably obviously it was meant to be a little bit goofy.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I definitely I agree with you. 10 out of 10.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful. Good job.
Perfect cameo.
So getting into trivia, I can't even quote this for you guys. Sorry. There are no quotes for it anyway. So despite Jean-Claude Van Damme, a native speaker of French, having a 20-year acting career behind him at the time this movie was released, this is his first French-speaking role.
What about Gay Karate Man?
I was just gonna say that is absolutely a lie. This is not his first French-speaking role because he spoke in Monaco Forever.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm
definitely gonna say
Monaco Forever was a French film, wasn't it, or was it Belgian?
No, I'm pretty sure. Well,
yeah.
I don't know.
I think it was French.
I thought it was French too.
But anyways, yeah, that's very suspect.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all we have for that. That was it. That might actually run the same length as Friends because we actually sat and did the audio commentary for it.
Mm-hmm.
And moving on along, Van Damme doesn't do anything in 2005. He gets into 2006 with The Hardcore as Philippe Savage, basically. Savage, yep. And yeah, I'm really excited for this one.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't actually. I haven't. I heard about it. One of the things that I remember about that film is he was doing an interview with like Entertainment Tonight or someone, and he was talking. They're like, "Hey, what's your next film?" He was like, "Oh," and his kid pops up and he's like, "The Hard Corpse." and Van Damme is like, "No, it's hardcore." And that's all I remember from that film. So there you have it, guys. We hope you enjoyed that episode. Usual shilling. Hey, we're on patreon.com/podbros. If you don't feel like donating to us that way, we do have an Amazon link. We appreciate those that already use it. Podbros.com. Scroll down, click that link. Also, if you would be so kind as to rate us 5 stars and leave us a review on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher or podcast app, that would be amazing. That's it. I am John.
And I am Jeff.
And you've been listening to another short episode of the Jean Pod Van Damme cast. Au revoir.
Oui, oui. Bonsoir.
Lanny, c'est pas bien ce que tu as fait.
Je sais, putain.
Mais qu'est-ce que tu espères dans tout ça?
Je sais pas.
De la gloire?
Non.
De la notoriété?
Non,
Et puis après, que feras-tu de ton âme?
Attends, Jean-Claude, c'est facile pour toi de me dire ça, parce que toi, t'es tout en haut, hein. Moi, je suis qu'une merde, je suis tout en bas.
Personne n'est en haut ou en bas. La réussite n'est rien sans amour. Tu le sais. On ne réussit que vis-à-vis de soi-même. Et le reste n'a aucune importance, Lenny.
Attends, j'espérais que tu serais quand même un petit peu fier de moi.
Fier de toi? Comment veux-tu?
Bah, excuse-moi.
Pense à Gus. Pense à Gus. Pense à Gus.
Ouais, je sais.
Cet ami qui t'a jamais quitté.
Ouais.
Il t'a soutenu.
Ouais.
Dans les pires moments de ta vie, ok?
Ouais, je sais, Jean-Claude, je sais.
Tu devras supporter le poids de tes trahisons tous les jours pour le restant de ta vie.
Ouais. Mais...
T'es une star, Lenny, pour les gens qui t'aiment.
Oh, arrête.
T'es une star. Une star.
Tu crois?
T'es une star pour les gens qui t'aiment. N'oublie pas ça. Suis ton cœur. Je serai fier de toi. Lenny Barr, le plus grand karatéka du monde. Ok? Allez, vas-y.
Merci, Jean-Claude.